Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Ebben with a WBZ News update. Our top stories: a student stabbed at a high school in Lynn. We're told the student suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Another student is in police custody. Police tell us what happened was that a 16-year-old student was stabbed in the back at about 10 this morning. A 17-year-old student was taken into custody and charged with assault to murder and carrying a dangerous weapon on school grounds. We do not know the student's name right now due to their age. That will not be disclosed. Police say this was an isolated incident. There is no threat to other students there. Still no motive behind the stabbing. Two people are suing a chain of Mexican restaurants in Boston after they became sick with salmonella. Last week, Los Amigos in Brighton temporarily shut down after failing a food inspection. The Los Amigos location in West Roxbury is also closed after rodent droppings were found throughout the store. A Freetown man has now been arrested in connection with a troubling pattern. Screws were being intentionally placed along a busy road in that town. Police arrested 56-year-old Peter Vasconcelos Tuesday afternoon. Vasconcelos lives right on South Main Street, where those screws have been placed. For 3 weeks, highway workers have cleaned up hundreds of screws which have damaged cars. Police said the screws were found in the man's car door compartment, and an open box of screws was behind the center console. He now faces several charges, including operating a vehicle after a license had been revoked. Let's get a check of the forecast now. Little rain tonight. Here's Wroblewski.
We do have some rain on the way, and not a lot of rain, especially in and around the Boston area, south and east. But as you go farther north and west, could be a little bit more. But for rainfall, we started off the month with some light measurable rain. Then over the weekend, we got soaked, and so we're slightly below average. We will likely get back to near normal, of course, as we are expecting these rain showers. A couple tenths of an inch potentially, noticing not much coming up here down across the Cape and Islands, but farther north and west, anywhere from a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch. Depends if we get any thunderstorms. Those could produce some locally heavier downpours. So these gusty showers move in between around 3 and 9 p.m. and then beginning to move on out. Breezy conditions for tomorrow and a dry end to the week. Heading to the weekend, wow, it is looking fantastic. We've got pretty dry weather as well as warm weather. The risk of rain looks to be decreasing as we were looking at that threat earlier on in the week. As we talk about rain, we've got a ribbon of showers to the north and west. This is going to continue to push south and east. This is actually a cold front. They'll bring in some cooler air for tomorrow as well. So enjoy the warm up inland where we're already in the 70s out there. But eye of the sky this afternoon, noticing the timestamp here, this is 3:30. We're starting to see some of these showers and storms pop up. And as we get towards the evening commute, beginning to push in and around the Worcester area, 495, and getting close to Boston. Now, after 6 o'clock, definitely look for those showers, but they begin to fizzle. So we'll be watching for that trend too, especially by midnight. We're looking at most of the activity off the coast. The winds are out of the north, and that's bringing in that cooler air. And overall, southern New England looks dry for tomorrow, but northern New England, you could still see a pop-up shower or two. As we notice, we've got hazy sky out there, temperatures in the lower 60s. Looking at temperatures away from the coast into the 70s in Bedford and Norwood, Fitchburg too, Nashua and Lawrence. And then as we get over the next 12 hours, 70s around Boston. But watch as we have that introduce the rain shower threat. And by evening, we're noticing the rain sort of coming to an end. So we'll go clearing late. We'll fall back through the 40s, starting your day in the 40s and 50s. I do expect to see temperatures climb through the 60s. That's a big change from today, as many spots are about 10 degrees warmer than that now. But this is normal for this time of year. A little bit cooler, especially along the south coast, Cape and Islands, with that wind off of the water. But we do warm up. There's the good news. We're going to get back to 70 on Friday, upper 70s on Saturday. And right now, that weekend forecast, it's looking good. High pressure, happy weather I like to say, is going to suppress low pressure to our south. We're watching as this could interrupt some of our plans, but it looks like the high is strong enough that it will keep the showers at bay. So that means we'll continue to watch for warmer weather to develop through your Sunday and even into our Monday away from the coast, and the risk of showers will stay to the south. So if you're going to be out and about this weekend, Boston calling, of course, we're looking at temperatures close to 70 on Friday, upper 70s on Saturday, and Sunday we're going in the mid 80s. Memorial Day for forecast right now, an early peek at it, will go partly to mostly sunny. Temperatures starting off in the 70s mid-morning. Afternoon parades look for temperatures to be in the low 80s and near 80 by the evening hour. So a warm one for Monday. It will be cooler at the coast, and it looks to hold off to any rain chances for Tuesday as well, although it does look to be unsettled as we get into the later stages of next week. But definitely eye to the sky this afternoon and evening for the threat of those showers, Paula.
Thanks, Sarah. I'm Paula Ebben. This has been a WBZ News Update.